Guys, welcome back to the next episode of this Road to Glory. Now, something that had completely slipped my mind was a player I was wanting to buy, just because of how well they did against us initially, and they played for West Ham. It was Antonio. Actually, he's 30 years old. I'm not quite sure, although maybe. I mean, he seems so strong and he seems so quick, so it might have to be something we go in for. There's also Pau Torres there, I think was how you pronounce it. I also realised watching my videos back, the amount of times I say is very stressful. It's not going to change, but you know, it might do. Right, we're up against West Ham in this next fixture. Now, if we win, Liverpool drop points. We're going to be going up, that is for sure. The team we're going to be running, and Vinicius is actually at a 81 now, which is good. Kane's at a 90. Ali's still at an 82. He just isn't growing, which is strange. Bale is somehow, at his mighty old age, still keeping up. Tanganga's still at 75. We've got Sanchez. Sirkin, I believe, has gone up. Oh, he's gone up 3, has he? No, he hasn't gone up 3 at all. That's my imagination. I think he's gone up 2 now. So we've got a couple of choices, you know. I think we're going to get Camavinga on. I mean, he can play defensive mid, so we might get him on instead of Højbjerg, and then we can get Ali back on. Right there. We'll take Lloris off for the young lad. We're going to make a lot of changes because a lot of these youngsters I really do want to try out. We've got Dragushin, who has probably the coolest name I've ever seen. We're going to give him a chance. Why not? You know, the worst that's going to happen is we're going to concede 28 goals. So, it's what it is. We've also got, Michut and a Rebas. A Rebas looks like he could be half decent. Maybe give him a chance in the second half. We're going to be leaving ourselves without any defenders. But Lodi, however that is pronounced, is going to come on, I think, as a sub and see what kind of impact he can make. So let's get into this game. We'll see just how good we do. Right, so we simmed the first half and we've had like 75% possession. They haven't had a shot. We've had all the shots, just nothing can be made to happen. If they score from this now, don't do it, man. Can they get in behind them? Well, seriously, I'm telling you, don't do it. Thank God. But yeah, I thought we'd jump in ourselves, try and get this game, well, underway properly, because currently, like I say, not too great. Good pass there from Vinicius, I think. Back into Vinicius, it's out to Ali. Ali takes a shot, does not turn into anything, but it is another shot, which is good. I also just want to touch up again. I think I may have said it before, but these videos are in 720p quality. I know it's not the 1080 that everyone kind of expects, but oh no. This is why I should have bought him. Oh no, why did I hop in? I just stopped concentrating. Right, we've got a big way back now. But yeah, so these videos, 720p quality. I was very close to getting a PS4 Pro that can do 1080p, or even a capture card that can do the same. But with the fact that I'm going to be getting a PS5 a second it becomes available, I figured it would be a waste of money when on the PS5 I believe you can go 4K. So I do apologise, it's not the best quality, but before too long you guys should start seeing certainly better quality. Can we get that in? What a ridiculously good save. We are going to make some subs. But yeah, like I say, before too long, the quality will be 1080, even 4K, 60 FPS. So, do apologise for that. Just give it a little bit of time. Right, I think we're going to get Sirkin off for Lodi. Just put him straight into the position he actually plays in. We're also going to get on Sarr. Now, I'm getting on Sarr instead of Kane, mainly because Kane is a bit legsy, and being a slower player and being tired, not a good fit. So hopefully we can get Sarr on, get some speed in there with Vinicius, maybe set something up. That was a pretty close one there. Okay, good bit of play there. Can Vinicius do something? No, he can't. Man, what's the point? You pay these players like, you know, hundreds of thousands a week. Maybe not Vinicius, he's probably on about 48p. But you play these, you know, pay him all this money each week, only for him to, what, not even be able to put a chance away like that. I mean, it was a good save, but it's fucking ridiculous, really, isn't it? You know, so sorry YouTube, I know they don't particularly like swearing, but it is. It's ridiculous. I mean, what was that? What? Oh my God! Are you serious? Let me just, before we do anything else, was that a shot? Like, did he mean for that to be a shot? I mean, it comes up to their player. No, that was meant to be a pass. I mean, look at that, though. I mean, that would have been a heck of a goal, wouldn't it? Damn. And they tend to go in on FIFA. Them ridiculous ricocheted shots and then ridiculous first-time taps that go 9 miles up the pitch, they tend to go in. As I know from my experience with one of my friends when I was younger. The story goes as thus, for any of you that care. So, when I was younger, I used to live just over the road from my closest friend. And every morning, actually, can we bring it back here? Oh, Vinicius! Every morning I used to go around his house. We'd always have like time for like 1 or 2 games of FIFA. And in the like 6-7 years that we did this, not once I don't think I won. And it was always because of some bullshit reason. You know, I could be 6 goals up against him, but then all of a sudden my players would decide to score 6 own goals in a row, and I just wouldn't be able to get the win. It was honestly ridiculous. And still to this day, I'm annoyed. Still to this day, I think back, why couldn't I have just got 1 win? Please, please, Ali! But yeah, that was the story. That, you know, 5-second story that no one cared about. But I just know, is what I'm trying to say. I know what bullshit FIFA can throw at you. You'll try and clear a ball, it'll ricochet off your striker's head 40 yards down the pitch. Oh, it's a 1-0 loss, man. That's fucking embarrassing. Look at that stupid crowd, man, looking like a fucking jar of marmalade. Right, well, I mean, it is the way it is. 1 shot, 1 goal for him. Classic FIFA. I think we had about 6-7 shots. So, yeah, well done, team. It's another loss, man. We ain't getting top 2, are we? It really stresses me out. We definitely need some kind of attacking threat to help, because we are very weak in terms of strikers. You know, we've got Kane, Vinicius. If either of them have to go off, Sarr can do the job, but it's not his preferred position. Højbjerg's place is not in doubt. He's missed literally 1 game. You couldn't miss any less games, could you? Right, I'm going to get Camavinga and a couple of the younger lads as well on a plan. Right, so the players that need to be put on a development plan have been put on one. As well, Sarr is now up to an 81 because he transferred to a right wing. It looks good on the stats, I guess. Is he still... No, he's not comfortable with that striker position properly, but he'll do. Also training his shooting. Son has also been put up for transfer. His numbers have been appalling, and with the 90 odd million that he could go for, that could give us a chance to really add to the squad. I mean, I'm yet to get... I mean, have I bought anyone that was over 83 OVR? Yeah, or 84, whatever I said at the beginning. Because if not, I could use that money to just absolutely splash out on a big, big player. But that being said, we are going to get into the Carabao Cup against Arsenal. Now, the last time out, it was a 0-0. This time, I'm hoping to bring it to them very early on. We are going to go for a different formation, a lot less defensive, a lot more attacking. not too attacking like that. And the one I think ultimately I'm going to go for is one that I need a bit of balance on in all positions, but also a dual kind of striker role if I can find it. And this gives us that chance. Højbjerg is coming off, but this gives us that chance to play two centre/centre attacking mids, because Ndombele now has transferred to a centre mid as well. So both players can play in a pretty flexible position. They can also go forward with the ball. We are going to get Sarr on instead of Bale, just because Sarr is quicker. He feels better to use at times, and Bale is soon running out of contract. I guess we will use Son, because it is probably a high chance he's going to get sold fairly soon. And then we're also going to get Lodi on, just to give him that chance of playing, and then Dyer as well, just so we have the best team we can possibly have coming against Arsenal at what is ultimately one of our best chances of success this season, certainly. So hopefully we can get a result. Right, so the fact is, if we win this, we go through to the final. And then if we get into a final, I mean, I would say that's a decent first season in charge of what was otherwise a good Tottenham team that just overall needed some big improvements. We've got out to Sarr here. Can Sarr do anything? I mean, we're working it okay. Ali's... Oh, Ali nearly makes space. Okay, Lodi has done him in there. Lodi's putting a pretty high one. Not worked out, but it's down to Ali, whose shot again is blocked. We have still got it, though, for Kane. Can Kane do literally anything here? You know what? No, Ali's blocked yet again. We've got the ball back yet. Oh, God. He obviously thought he was in the FIFA streets. Okay, I mean, that is a big pass through to Vinicius, who just needs to... Oh! Man, his composure is... I don't even know what it is, but it doesn't seem great. He I don't even know. I don't even know what to say right now. I just feel... Oh, and it's another bad pass. I just feel like every time Vinicius is on it, I don't feel comfortable. I think I need a left-footed striker to help him. And then they're through. Oh, and it's a big save from the number one between the sticks. They're going to end up whipping this one in, aren't they? Thank God. I don't know how far Ali can go with this, but Ali has absolutely covered some distance. Through to Kane. Kane takes a shot. Oh! I mean, that was a run and a half from Ali. Kane just... I mean, how close are we talking? We are talking very close. It's a good attempt. Biggest, probably, attempt we've had other than that Vinicius one. So, let's keep it going. Alright, we come in at half-time. Still 0-0. Still such a close game overall. I mean, I don't think it could be any closer. I don't feel like I need to make... Well... any changes, maybe... No. You know, we're going to go with it how it is, because if it starts to get to the, you know, possibility of penalties, then there's a good chance we'll bring on some more attackers, you know, like Bale or, you know, I don't know, someone that's slightly better than penalties, probably even whoever my centre-back is, Dragushin. I'm not even playing Dragushin, am I? I'm playing Dyer and Sanchez. Through to Kane, through to Kane, through to Kane! Kane buries it away. I was so distracted by just passing the ball. I kind of forgot to react to anything that was happening previously. Vinicius gets it in. My thinking here was, Vinicius isn't going to score this. And so, I'm not even going to try. I'm so glad Kane was there, and I'm so glad, of all players, it was arguably, well, not arguably really, the best player in the Premier League currently, Harry Kane, who, and no one could deny that. People were saying that And this is what I find very funny, is that people say Bruno Fernandes, best player in the Premier League, no denying it, but then as soon as it comes to Kane, it's like, oh no, Kane's overrated, and it's like, yeah, Kane literally has more goals and assists and brings more to the team than Fernandes does. Oh, we nearly got a deflection. Right, we're bringing on Doherty. I need a bit more speed in the corner, or going up to the corner, I should say. Penalty, penalty, penalty. What? I'm pretty sure I just saw David Luiz literally pull a shiv out of his legs and stab my player. But, I mean, that is a heck of a pass, really, isn't it? Oh, my God. He's literally just been brought on. That pass, I don't know who it was. But, I mean, that's top 10 passes. Wow. I'm annoyed, but you can't be bothered about a pass. I was going to bring keeper out, and I thought I might be able to get a slide tackle in there. Right. Now things are going to have to change. We are going to have to make a couple of big changes. Son, again, just doing nothing. And so I think we're going to get on. No, we'll keep Lodi. I'm going to move him up to where Son was. I'm going to take Son off for Reguilon, and then I think I'm also going to bring on Bale. Not that Sar's played bad, but just the fact that a little bit more threat in there. Now, it seems weird putting Lodi higher up on that sort of mid-wing, but at the same time, I know he's tired. It might be good, though, well, anyone other than Son currently, because his form is just absolute garbage. See, I was tripped there, clearly tripped. Alright, we're through to penalties. Our first penalty shootout of the season, and my hands are genuinely sweating right now. I do not do well with this kind of pressure and these kind of situations. I am not very good at... Oh, we've got very lucky. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I really don't like it. I mean, luckily, we're not against human players, but at the same time, AI can be an absolute pain in saving shots. We've got Gonzalez on that ball. He's going bottom right, surely. If they missed it again! Right, we just need to not bottle this. Oh my god, we might do it. I know it's not the biggest cup, but... Oh, we didn't even dive. Didn't even dive. I don't like it, I don't like it. Oh, I think we have to score this one to stay in, don't they? Please, David Luiz, sky it. Yeah! We did it! Hey! Oh, man. Oh, when they scored that goal from that ridiculous ball, I genuinely thought we was out. But, I mean, we'll watch that all day long, won't we? I'm not a fan of David Luiz. I think he's a bit of a traitor. I don't support Chelsea myself, but, you know, he goes from Chelsea to PSG, back to Chelsea. You'd think, you know, he'd probably stick with Chelsea. And then he just pisses off to Arsenal, you know. Fair dues, fair dues. It was a good game, though, a really good game. And overall, I mean, look, we did pretty decent, so did they. The team performance could have been maybe a little bit better, but it was Arsenal, it was a big club, and look, there was definitely some things we can improve on, but it puts us through against West Ham now in the final, which is not the result I wanted, because West Ham, I swear we've lost to every single time we've played them. Don't know what it is. Oh, right. Where are we? We're sat in fourth. Not great. Really not great. Let's see what our next games look like. We've got a game away to Leicester. Then a transfer window is shut. And then there's only a 3-game month, followed by a 2-game month, and then a couple of busy months, and then the transfer season, the season is closed. So let's see where this game against Leicester puts us. But before we do that, because I don't want to leave it to transfer deadline day, I'm going to... Let me check my actual notification for see if there's any bids for Son. Thanks for all the team. Yep, great. I don't really care what I put at this point. Right, Pau Torres has been scouted. Final scout reports. Oh no, Torres has had a bid put in for him, I think. Let me be as quick as I can and get over to... Don't tell me he's already moved clubs. No, he hasn't, thank God. He's 81 OVR, 24 years old, centre-back. We can do something with that. I really think we can. Let's see if we can swoop him up and see where this goes. So, we've made a signing or two. Now, before we scroll down and show you who, I think, I must say, it's probably the pettiest move in Premier League history. We've gone and bought Antonio. I have no intention of playing him. I just want him so that they can't use him to score against us in the final. Only reason I bought him. Is he going to be used? Maybe. I mean, he's actually got some good stats. I mean, he has got some really good stats, actually. So, yeah, he probably will be used, but I must say it was probably the pettiest thing I've ever done. We also got Torres. Now, he's on a 4-year deal. We got him for a little bit more than we was wanting to pay. And by a little bit more, I mean quite a bit more. He ended up coming to about 50-odd million, 53-odd million pounds. But he's going to be our new main centre-back. Tanganga has done a heck of a service for us. And he will still be getting plenty of game time. But we need to make some kind of change. And I think that might be the one. Let's try and get our bench sorted as well. Grealish can go off because I've got no interest in Grealish anymore. He's played terribly. We're going to give a couple of the young lads another chance as well. Mainly Neto. Maybe see if he can do bits. We're also going to get Lodio. At this point, it really doesn't matter who's who. I guess we'll get Tanganga for Ndombele. Yeah, it really doesn't matter who's who, but Pau Lopez is going to be our new centre-back. Hopefully he can do something coming into this next game against Leicester. And that is it. That's for the final transfers I'm going to be making as well. This should put our team into very solid top 4. Right, so the match against Leicester. Now, looking at the Leicester team, they appear to have made some big transfers. They've now got Umtiti in centre-back with... Yeah, they've done this as a joke, surely. You're going to put Fuchs next to Umtiti. Oh man, it shouldn't even be funny, but that's great. We are going to play... We're going to play Camavinga in attacking mid. No, we're not. We're going to have him in defensive mid again. We're going to take Højbjerg off yet again. Ndombele is coming on, and then Sarr is also going to be on. Big game. We are going to get Son off for Lodi. Just to see how it goes. Antonio's there as well on the bench, see what happens. We are going to sim a little bit, see how it goes. Hopefully, we don't absolutely bottle this again. Right, so first half down from defensive mid, Camavinga managed to get a pretty early goal, but it was cancelled out by Maddison's attempt. You know, not too far before half time. Sarr's gone for a run there. I'm hoping we can do this, and the reason I sim a lot of them is because with the players we got, you would expect them to be getting, you know, a big result, but it's just so time saving to do it rather than to play every game. Can we put in a... Oh, what was that? Harvey Barnes? I think in a minute as well we're going to get the new man Antonio on, who, again, bought as a bit of a joke, but his stats are pretty good. He's 30 years old. We managed to get him through a straight up player swap. Who did we swap? I cannot remember. Who did I swap? I think it was one of our centre-backs that we bought in at the start of the season, but just hasn't performed that great. It was the one I don't know how to pronounce his name, not Basindile or whatever his name is. The other one, Arujo, or however that's pronounced. But yeah, we swapped him plus like 10 mil. I think it's a pretty good deal. No! Please get it back. Come on, Lodi. Come on, we can do something here. We are going to pull them out of position. Perez is on one. Prime Jesse Lingardinho. Inaurio's gone up. Antonio's on. Yay! Oh, yeah. Should have been a goal there for us. Good goalkeeping. You can't really deny that, but I mean we should have slotted that one home really. There we go, full time, 1-1. Again, not a great result. It's been a bad month in terms of results, but it is the way it is. It was pretty even. They held possession. We had some more shots. So top 4, like I say, is the priority. So let's just see. Well, let's just see after this where that goes. Manager rating wise, we're doing pretty decently. Pogba has made a transfer to Barcelona. We are going to check out all the big transfers. I think we'll drop it down to about 5 hours left, and then we'll do it. I'm also not going to sell Son this transfer window now, because there'd be no point. We wouldn't be able to use the money in our budget. So yeah, like I say, even if one came in. Thank you for playing your part as a... Yeah, right, great. Right, what's everyone got to say? Position you play him in. Yeah, he played fine as a left mid. He needs to grow a lot, but Højbjerg is, he's definitely still the man for the job. I have a big plan with Camavinga. Because of how even his stats are, I want to train him as a centre-back. He can already play centre defending mid and a centre attacking mid. If you can have a player that plays them 3 positions, you've got a backup in, well, every single position. Leicester City won Heung-min Son. You know what, I'm not going to accept, but I just want to see what players Leicester have got. I mean, we can have a gander together. Let's see what kind of a force Leicester have got, and maybe get one of their players in there that might be worth it. I mean, who have they got going on? Okay, well, it's not looking great already. I know they've got Maddison, obviously. Harvey Barnes is half decent. I doubt we're going to be swapping any of these. Yeah, it's not really the move we're going to want to be playing. I'm certainly not going to pick up some old, defender or whatever in a swap deal. That'd be silly. Yeah, I just want to get out of this now. Come on, give me 400 million, we'll do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, we'll keep him till the next transfer season, and we're not selling Dyer either. I'm not even going to respond to that one. Let's see what the big transfers are. We're going to drop down to... We'll drop down to the last hour, and then we'll have a look at the top deals. Pogba's a weird one. He's such a good player in the game, not so much real life. Real Madrid, no. Again, you come in with stupid things. We'll check now, actually. So, the top deals on deadline day, or just in general, were Pogba the biggest one. Ndidi has gone to Manchester United for nearly 100 million. Bernardo Silva has gone to Real Madrid, 96 million. Skriniar, our main transfer target, 90 million, just could not afford it. Valverde, now that is a good move. A very young player going to Juventus. Oh my god. I know Man City like to spend money, but you're telling me £75 million for a 34-year-old Jamie Vardy? Okay. A couple of big ones here as well. It says Jack Grealish. I bought Jack Grealish a while ago. Oh, these ones are these from months ago? These are from months ago. There's only been a couple of bigger deals. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is another interesting one, to say the least, as well. And Arsenal have got rid of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Interesting move, especially considering what other striking options they have aren't good. So, certainly an interesting one. And that is it transfer window is officially closed. We have a pretty big season again. We've got a cup, we've got a home game against Liverpool, a game against Aston Villa. We are currently sat in 4th place still. We need to just hold this position and we're fine for next season. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. As always, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, you know, I don't know, random stuff. Who cares at this point? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.